I would really love to hear your feedback from you. On this video, in today's Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Young and in Business. My name is Rhoda Nyakundi and I'm genuinely excited to have you join me here today. So far, I would say it's so good. How is your business idea and plan taking you along? Well, that is not a rhetorical question. I would really love to hear your answers, so drop them on the comment section. I hope the syllabus is not taking you too fast though, right? On this video, I will be sharing how to leverage social media for the success of your business. And disclaimer, guys, I will only be sharing the basics of social media because I consider myself still a student in this sector. I'm still learning. The little bit I have learned is what I'm going to be sharing, and I welcome your comments. I welcome your bonus points in anything that we'll be discussing. And also at the end of this video or somewhere in this video, I will be sharing the handles of the people that I am learning from in regards to social media. All right, guys, so let's get onto the video. This video has been divided into 4 segments, and all these segments are going to be helping you understand social media. And starting as of the first segment is choosing the right platform. In today's digital age, your business online presence is very important. And I know being surrounded by very many platforms, it might be really overwhelming for you to know where to start. So I will start by breaking it down to get to understand where you start from. But let me put this out there. When you start a business, you don't have to throw your business right into every platform. You don't have to understand everything about every platform. All you need to understand is find the right platform that aligns with the business objective and business goals that you have set on your business plan. All right, I would really like to just give you the breakdown of each platform that I have come across. One of them is Instagram. Instagram for me is more of a visual driven kind of platform. If you have a business or you are running a business or would want to run a business where it requires a very compelling images, compelling videos for you to earn a client or earn a customer, then Instagram is a very good platform. Businesses like fashion, art, beauty, photography, and all these, like, you get my point from these examples. You just need to start on Instagram and really learn more about Instagram because they are very visually driven platform. The next one is LinkedIn. LinkedIn for me is more of a B2B kind of platform. B2B means business to business. That is, if you are offering more of a service like business or like corporate, this is a very good platform for you to start understanding and start learning more about, because it will really help. Unless also if you're an entrepreneur trying to look for a more highly skilled personnel to employ or such things, then LinkedIn is also a good place. When you get to Facebook, has more of the older audience. So if your business is more on the older audience kind of part, then you would really need to learn more about Facebook. Twitter also, for me, I would say Twitter and LinkedIn are not so far off, just that Twitter is more politically, I would say political, and bloggers really do quite well there. That is what I have come to like see and understand about Twitter. And if your audience is more on Gen Z and millennials, then TikTok is it for you, because I would say in this day and age, TikTok is the thing. For me, my type of business that is selling headband wigs like the one I'm putting on right now, TikTok is my thing. TikTok is doing so much better compared to all other platforms, even Instagram. But I really appreciate TikTok because I've gotten a number of clients from TikTok, and this is more of like creating your content, compelling content, attractive content, creative content, informative content, educational content, comedy. Like TikTok, if you're on TikTok, you know how TikTok is. Just you need to know how to digest this information from TikTok, because again, it can also waste your time too much if you don't have discipline when it comes to your social media content consumption. From all that, you get to see that each platform has its strengths and weaknesses. The content that you might put on TikTok and do well on TikTok might not necessarily do well on Instagram or any other platform. So just take your time to choose the platform that aligns to your business objectives and business goals. Our next segment is content strategy. And on content, one thing that is very, very paramount and very key is consistency. No matter how tired you are, no matter how fed up you are, no matter how unmotivated you are, business never really understands that. So you need to make sure that you're really, really consistent. And consistency also is followed with engagement. And for you to get your engagements right, you need to have some 4 essential things. Number 1, you need to know your audience. I have talked about know your audience almost in every video. The first 2, I have really dived deeply into know your audience, so I'm not gonna brush into it too hard, because if you have checked the first 2 videos, then you already know what I'm going to mention here on know your audience. Know what they like, know their character, personality, etc, etc. The second thing is mix up your content, and this is one mistake I see a lot of business people do. You are not just the product, you are not just the business. You are a human being, you live a life like every other person. And this is where you bring up all these aspects. I really love content creators or business people who have embraced this part and share their lives away from business with their audience, because it kind of attracts more audience from it, and it kind of proves and makes people relate more to you. One example that I really, really love is this content creator called Kirote. She's an interior designer. She has really embraced this aspect of like mixing up her content. She has a channel that is strictly on business and has a channel where she shares her day to day. And I get to see how interior design really compiles and comes together just to give us Nkirote, and I feel like she really does a good job when it comes to that. So don't just be there posting about product. You're all about sales, and buy, and buy. People want to see behind the scenes. People want to hear the way you struggle. People want to hear what you do in business. People want to hear your life. You don't have to give them something that you don't want to give out there or something that you don't want to share, but you can just check on the things like BTS, that is the behind the scenes, your deliveries, you taking them through the process of like talking to the client, making the product, selling it, delivering it, like the process of it. You're not just about the buy and buy, because I feel like it brings more relatability when you're showing them like I am also a human and this is how I live my life. So for me, I would say having this channel in a way is a way of me showing my audience, my customers, my clients that there is another life of me apart from me selling the wigs and me making the wigs and me showing you how I'm making the wigs. The other one is to use hashtags wisely. Underline the word wisely. From the people I am learning from, leveraging the social media for the benefit of my business, most of them are really against hashtags, especially when it comes to Instagram. They are saying, I don't know if it is true, but they are saying that hashtags no longer do well on Instagram, and it doesn't really push a lot of hashtags, like it's past that, and it is embracing more of like reels and stuff and like captions and carousels and such things. So I don't know how true is that, but I would say I am still using the hashtags on Instagram, but very minimal, because they are the experts. When they say that, they already have seen what, and they know what they're talking about. So if you know if this is true or not, I would really love to know in the comment section. Is this information true or not? But where I know hashtags are really, really doing well, number one is Twitter. For Twitter, hashtags are number one, like the trending hashtags. If you keep on using them and using them, you start seeing that your videos are getting more views, more engagements, more reposts and such things. Just be very wise on how you use these hashtags on Twitter. Another platform that I know hashtags are really, really doing well is TikTok. For me, TikTok hashtags work pretty well. Like I have even pre-saved the hashtag that I keep on using in my business account a lot, and it has really brought a lot of engagements and a lot of clients from TikTok, because I don't know, there's just a magic in hashtags, especially when you get to understand where and which platform really embraces hashtags. I don't know if Facebook does, unless if you know if Facebook embraces hashtags as well, you can tell us on the comment section as well. And also any other platform that I've not mentioned and you know that hashtags really do well. For me so far, I would say Twitter and TikTok. For Instagram, kinda, it's kinda true what they're saying. I don't know. I have seen it because the hashtags I'm using, I really don't get a lot of engagements. I don't know, or I'm the one using it wrongly. I won't say a lot, but if you know any information about the hashtags, kindly share on the comment section. And the last one is engage with your audience. I don't know where to start with this one. Like, don't ever let ego get into your engagements with your audience, because this is very key. Personally, for me, being an online shopper, I really have a red flag when I comment in a business account, either say it's good or say it's cute, and the person is too lazy to reply. Not even to reply, even to like the video. Like, for me, it makes me never want to ever comment on your video again, and it makes me see like you're very egocentric. Like, unless and otherwise you're getting a million comments, I don't see why you're not supposed to be commenting. And this is something I've also seen on TikTok a lot. Like, I see businesses posting stuff, but when people comment asking for the price, they never get replies. Like, you keep on, something that I also like, I will like something, but I will go to the comment section and see what people are asking. If I see people are asking, how much, I want this, can I get it today? And none of them have been answered, honey, I'm not buying anything from you guys. Like, literally, I'm just not buying anything from you guys. Because the fact that you don't have time to answer these people really speaks volume for me, that is. Because I'm like, if you can't find time to answer these people, then what if the product that I have bought from you has an issue? Will you even answer me? So kindly, guys, if you're running a business, put ego aside. This is something every business person will tell you. Ego is not worth it. You'll see someone commenting and you're like, let me just leave it. Even though you're going to be replying them on their inbox, kindly react to that comment, because the other person that is going through that comment section and realizes, oh, this person wasn't answered, they will not understand that you went into their inbox to answer them. They will see like, this person is ignorant. Don't ever give out that kind of vibe as a business person, especially if you are a starting business person. That is an error. So engage with your customers, and that is how your content strategy is going to pick. Other segment is analytics and ad strategies. Analytics is where, for me, I have come to understand the type of audience that I have, the age difference, the type of content they like, what should I be posting more, and such things. I would really stress out this on TikTok, because again, I am really active on Instagram and on TikTok. I have a Facebook account that I'm not really active, so I'm going to be talking about the accounts that I have experience with. And for me, TikTok has made it easier for us, knowing myself and the way my schedule is very busy, especially on a Monday to Friday basis. For me, analytics has made this very easy and simple. Like, I've been able to know that the content that I'm making on TikTok, the age is between 18 to 35, and most of them are female. I have some female audience as well, but my major, like 99% of them are female between the age of 18 to 35, and their contents that do pretty well, and I get to understand, they really engage a lot with educative kind of content. If I show them how to maintain a wig, how to style a wig, how to sew a wig, such contents really relate with them a lot. So analytics is going to help you understand, if you put out your content, which content should I be putting more, and where should I be working more, and what are my audience desiring, what age am I entertaining, such things. Because at the end of the day, in as much as you're creative, in as much as you're a business person, you create content for your audience, not for yourself. You have to understand what they like and what they don't like, and you post what they like if you want engagement. sometimes. And on the ad strategies, I will not really talk a lot about ads because I've had just 2 experiences with ad. And the experience I've had with ads, I've had the pros and the cons. I'm going to start with the pro. The pro is that it niches my ads down and narrows my search down, because as you fill up these ad questionnaire, they ask you what is the goal of this ad, if it is brand awareness, if it's sales boost, if it's just educational, such things. They also ask you the age, the demographics and such things. So it kind of narrows it down and eases the work for me, and they really get that audience that you have stated there. The cons that I have faced with ads is that I get a lot of messages, yes, which is a good thing, but these messages just come with inquiries. When you answer them, they never really get back. I've never really had a sale from an ad. Honestly, I have tried it twice. I have never had a sale with ads. Sometimes it makes me feel like these platforms have people that they've employed to ask questions when you pay, so that it seems like it's doing the job. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who was doing it wrong. I don't know. So if you also have information about ad strategies and you think I've also been doing wrong and you have some tips for me and the rest of us, please kindly leave it on the comment section. I would really appreciate, on behalf of everyone else in advance, yeah, because my strategies and my experience with the ads, I'm like, they're just wasting my money. The last segment is collaboration and influencers. I have a lot to say about this. I have had my share with influencers. I have had my share with collaborations. I have had my share, a good one and a bad one, but I'm just gonna share the advice. Just the advice, because I don't want to look like a hater. I don't want to look like a negativist, if that is a word. One thing I would really tell any business person, you entrepreneur that is watching this video, is this: understand that engagements are very important, more important than follower count. What I mean is, don't go looking for people who have 100,000 followers or 100,000 subscribers and think this can be a very good influencer. Honey, a person that has 10,000 active, underline the word active followers is much more better than a person with 100,000 follower count who are not even active. People don't engage, people who don't comment, people who don't even share. Like, you can literally tell an active follower account. As a business person, when I'm going for an influencer, this is something I had to learn. I used to just go for anyone, and you give them products and they're using them and they never really do the job that you had told them to do, which is very bad. So if you're watching this and you're an influencer taking products from small businesses and you're never ever doing something that you have agreed upon, shame on you. All right, shame and shame on you for you doing that. Anyway, so something I would really be looking into is, like, how is your engagements, the people and audience that you have, are they relating to the things you say? Are they reacting to the things you say? And the things you say, do they align with my objectives and with my goals and with my business? That leads to the second disclaimer in influencers and collaboration. Partner with influencers or collaborate with people that align with your business. This is to say, if an influencer has a very big audience of high schoolers and you are selling human hair, or you are selling very expensive products, I don't think you should be going for that influencer, because the sales will not really be big. Maybe you will have a wider reach, but that's just me, I'd rather just choose a person that I would see will deliver more. And another thing I really would advise you to look into is the level of creativity of these influencers or these collaborations that you're doing. I don't see it being really helpful for a person to take my product and just post a picture and then that's it. Like, they feel like they've already done it. Personally, that's not it. I want to see creativity. I want the influencer to communicate without using words. Like, I want to see that. And people that I really, really respect in this area, I don't know if they identify themselves as influencers, because I've never heard them identify themselves as that. But I really love the way they bring out different businesses and different products of different businesses. One of them is Wix Manguda. If you know her, like, man, that lady is a creative art genius. She is doing more of art, and she uses her art in a very creative way. Like, she doesn't have to come and prove to you, like, you know what, I've used this and it's good, and this. Like, you can just see from her videos and her art and her video and her creations, and you would be convinced, like, I want to get that. I really love what she does. I don't know if that is influencing or anything, but I really, really love how she brings out different products and how she engages with that. Another one is this comedian Njugush. Njugush is another creative genius. My goodness, this guy is a comedian, but the way he brings out his comedy to relate with different projects, different products, different businesses, he just convinces you. Like, that is another type of genius I also really, really respect. The other one is Kid Actress. My goodness, this is a queen of arts, as she always calls herself. This lady can literally, like, she brings her entire self into a product. Like, you can literally feel like she loves the product. She's not just doing it because she has been told, you know what, come and do this and this for us. She does it because she loves it. And another thing that I also would really advise, not for everyone, but it is a preference for me, I will not choose an influencer who I know can never afford my products. If you have a business, go for someone you know will be more than an influencer after the contract. If this influencer gets to love the product that you have, you are assured that she or he will be able to be a customer to you, will be able to purchase a product from you. This will create more of like a win-win situation, sort of, instead of you just going for people who love to take free products and they never really become clients of yours. Like, that's also another preference for me as a business. I would really prefer going for people who are loyal. And at the end of the day, it's not like you're trying to buy their loyalty, but if they love your product, then it will really go far, them purchasing something despite the contract having been completed. Not people that are not going to ever purchase anything from you even when the contract is over. Like, they're like, unless you pay me, I'm never buying from you. Generally, social media is a very powerful tool that can propel your business to new heights. And for you to get to this place, you need strategy, you need consistency, and most importantly, you need engagement. So start with the basics, grow your business bit by bit, step by step, and as you grow, adjust your strategy. It will get your business to more sales, it will get your business to more engagements, and at the end of the day, that is all we want, more sales and more engagements, right? But as you do this, challenges will come, challenges will be faced. Challenges will be fought, all right? But I will be sharing these challenges and how to overcome these challenges on our next video. So make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified immediately that video is online. So we have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your company has made me feel so comfortable and get this far. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you've liked this video. And as we said, engagement is very, very important. So the questions that I have asked you, let me go through them briefly, right? The first one I asked is, how is your business idea and plan taking you? The next one I asked, if the information about hashtags being inactive on Instagram and some of the platforms is true or not. I would also want to know that on the comment section. And lastly, if you have any information about ad strategies and how we can do it better in the ad section, also leave that on the comment section. Yes, those are the brief questions that I had asked earlier on the video. So make sure our engagements are really important, because as I always say, I am learning as you are learning, and as you post, as you comment, someone else is learning from your comments. So don't be shy. No one is looking at you, and it doesn't take that long. And at the end of the day, we are getting to help each other. I will help where I can. Where I cannot, I hope another person can also chip in and give their bonus points. Until the next time we meet again, I will urge you to keep dreaming big and keep working smart. Bye bye.